Well, like I had earlier said, the first education that Africa must imbibe of now for transformation is education of mind before any other course, be it whatever course in the university. In fact, course 001 now should be education of mind. To first of all try and be themselves and believe in themselves and refuse being classified as failures, as weak class, as unsuccessful people. That mindset has to be built so that every other education can be added to that. That's the first point. And you see, we took over administration from the colonial masters without direction. Same also, we went into education without any direction. So the education we have in Africa, which is a borrowed education, is not tailored towards developing the human and material resources in our land. Rather, it is tailored towards communication, most likely, and not for development resources. Nigeria is blessed, but we don't have any institution today addressing those basic blessings, one after the other, as a means of our livelihood, as a means of growing our economy. So the entire system looks like a deceit from onset. And until we go back to those basic principles that, and Africanize our education, Africanize our mind, Africanize our economy, Africanize whatever, I don't see the light at the dark end of the tunnel. And this is the basic confusion that have tread our... Well, you see, we have to make the use of this Africa believe in themselves to start with. You can't do nothing I can't achieve nothing if you don't believe in yourself. I'm a success story today because I believe in myself. And no one told me to do that. I just have to somehow, by divine arrangement, believe in myself. Most of young men here have potentials. What I mean by potential, they have assets that is within them. And all they need is an external information, which they call education, to act on those potentials, to turn it into a kinetic force. So I think special schools should be created for special purposes. If we have lithium today in Nasarawa, let's establish Institute of Lithium in Nasarawa. If we have gold in Kwara, let's Institute of Gold in Kwara. If we have any mineral, let's put institution for that. If we want to produce millets, let's have institution for millets. Focus on this. This is what makes countries great. We're neglecting them and talking about political science, talking about Islamic religious studies, Christian religious studies. I'm talking about those subjects. Of course, it does not help us. But remember, the cause those roles must be the mind first. We have to create to develop the mind of the people first, so they can be themselves and think beyond and have vision. So in the institution of mind, or the college of mind, or university of mind, will be that it gives you room for imagination. Whatever you cannot imagine, you cannot get. Where do you want to be 30 years from now? Let every young man in his mind anchor to that vision that, look, Nigeria will be, or Africa will be here, this level, we'll catch up. This is it's not rocket science. It's just that they gave us every subject, and we heard the subject of mind, which I think would help for everyone's development, because these are free gifts of nature. Then most importantly is that you have two gifts of nature to every society of mankind, which is what? Human resources and material resources. So what don't we have? You are human beings here. It's not the effort of any man. Government doesn't make human beings. I mean, nobody can tell us, oh, I made this man. Not even parents can say, I made a child. It's a free gift of God. And we're intelligent, hardworking, energetic. The next is material resources, these rocks, this sand, this water, this gold, this lithium, this platinum. We have everything. So what is the problem? The problem is the ability to bring these two together for purpose of productivity. So nations that have understood the management of the human and material resources is called developed nations. Those that have not understood this is called third world country. So there's nothing wrong with Africa. It's an apparent wrong that does not reflect any practical realities. Thank you very much.